Excuse me, Mr. N2O Cola Pitty, how does it feel to have been canceled not only once, but twice, 2 years in a row? Well, I don't really know how to respond to that. It's kind of out of my control, but to say the least, it led to a really depressing life. Yeah, man, I totally feel you. I can't believe you were canceled 2 times in a row. You were even featured in this 2009 collector guide of 135 images of cars of vehicles inside, several of which were canceled. All these lovely pitties made it to shelves. They were awesome. And then you get to my favorite page of the booklet, and you have number 92, who was obviously supposed to be released before the Vitaline Pitty, who was 96, but he got released. He didn't. 105, Mood Springs, dude, you were so far canceled. 105, yikes. Both of these guys were canceled. Unfortunately, very sad there, but I was able to get this prototype canceled N2O Cola Pitty from a friend whose friend bought it from China backdoor on eBay in like 2010. And then in actual 2010, the year, he was supposed to be released in a collector set. So we'll talk about that later, but let's first focus on today's birthday. Of course, welcome to another birthday request. I think it is either the second to the last or the last of the month. Happy birthday, Dinoco Blue 43. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and let me know what you're doing to celebrate. If anyone else would like to make a B-Day request, feel free to do so. Just make it at least 1 month before your birthday so I have enough time to do it. And also, just make sure it's something that I haven't already reviewed in like the past 3 years or so. So let's just dive right into it. I already discussed how he was canceled, so now we can talk about his appearance in Cars 1. That's right, he's an oldie, and he didn't really truly appear. You can see this shot right here when McQueen is going down the alley of the haulers, and you see a couple N2O Cola Pitties in the background there. I only have the clear shot because the other one's blurry, and it's actually the wider Pitty who was supposed to be released in that team set in 2010, like I mentioned. So he obviously exists, but we don't really get a clear shot of him, unfortunately. But you know what? He's still a great Pitty and still very worthy of a release. Will Mattel ever actually uncancel him? You know what? Seeing that there is a Fiber Fuel Pitty from Cars 1 being released in 2018, it's definitely a possibility, and I'd be very grateful for all the people who didn't have a chance to get this prototype, which is pretty much 99.9% of people, since only a handful were made. And now let's just get right into the review of him here. I'm kind of losing my voice, as you can tell, so I'm going to try and persist through this review the best as I can. He has kind of a glum, sad expression on, probably because he was canceled, but in reality, I really don't know. A lot of the Pitties have happy expressions, so I couldn't tell you on this one. Obviously, since it is a prototype, it has a couple chips, but you know what? I am perfectly fine with that. I love his purple paint job. You can see the N2O Cola Splash logo right there. That is featured also on Manny Flywheel, who is the N2O Cola racer in the first Cars movie. And we'll talk about the whole progression later on. Of course, green in the center there around the windows. Same logo on top. Purple around the back. Here is the base. Very, very simple. No date stamp because he was canceled. Of course, you do have that mouth plate in there, which is why there's like a separation between the actual mouth and the rest of him. Plastic forklifts that do not move. Now, he is the same model as many other Pitties. Here are 3 well-known examples. You have My Name Is Not Chuck, the Easy Idle Pitty, and the Vitaline Pitty, all of which have different expressions ranging from happy to angry to sad that he's canceled to happy again. And now you can kind of see that these 2 on the right here have mouth plates that I talked about, with the crack there. And then you have the ones without mouth plates, which are the earliest and the newest, because they started without mouth plates. Then kind of like 2008 to 2012, they had them, and now, no. So this Easy Idle Pitty is the 2015 re-release. So just a comparison, obviously different expressions and paint jobs, but the models themselves are exactly the same. Especially between these two and these two because of the mouth plates. You know, I never quite understood what all this boxing around him is for. It's kind of strange, but whatever. And of course, you also have Luke pedal work and a leakless Pitty and a Nitro one and an Octane Game one, but I just chose a couple examples that I thought would be good for the video, since all three of these were supposed to be 2009 releases, but poor Mr. Purple got the axe. Now, you may notice that the N2O Cola tool card here is a custom by Cars and Stuff. Thank you again for making it for me. Then, in comparison to Vitaline, 95, and Easy Idle, I think Cars and Stuff did a fantastic job. And I still need to get a set of the tires, but I really could care less about those. I just really wanted the tool cart. You may have even seen it in the thumbnail of my H.J. Hollis video. I mean, it just looks like anything Mattel would make. And I have reviewed some other customs by Cars and Stuff before, like you may remember with the Frosty's Crew Chief or the Christmas customs. Those are all done by him. So that is all for the Pitty and tool cart himself. I am going to borrow Vitaline's tires. I mean, I don't have any gray tires, and of course none with a white outline, because that's pretty specific, but I think it's close enough since Parker Breakston here, the N2O Cola Racer from Cars 3, has black ones. So let's bring in the whole team, or wait, you know what guys? This is the prelude. I've been planning this. This is the prelude to my Team N2O Cola video. I think I definitely have enough members now to make a video like this. I mean, of course I have this hauler. I even have a fan. Custom by Cars and Stuff. There you go. And the legacy of the racers, which is pretty sweet. I have a bunch of videos on N2O Cola in the description below on HJ, Parker, Manny that I recommend you check out to get a nice little perspective on the brand. And then you can wait for my whole team video, which should be coming out hopefully in the next couple months here, since I think it would be really fun to review the hauler and the fan, which I haven't before, and then combine the rest of them as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Happy birthday again, Dinoco Blue 43. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Hopefully you got some cars as gifts, because I know you're a huge fan, collector, and YouTuber, so I'm sure you probably got something. And let's bring the announcer in. So N2O Cola Pitty, how do you feel now after getting reviewed by RC Cars 5 and getting some attention, getting some empathy, I hope? Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better, not as depressed anymore. Well, I hope not, because depression is not good. You never want to be depressed. You always have something to live for, guys. So I'll see you guys next time for another video, hopefully this weekend. See you guys then. Bye now.